All right. Okay, hello and welcome back, my NextGen fam. Okay, today we'll be doing the latest paper, February-March 2023, and this is the paper 2-2. Okay, in February-March, if you observe, there's only one variant. Okay, so this is a 1.5 hour paper, and yeah, this is a 70 marks paper. Okay, there are a few questions over here that I've observed a bit more tricky. Okay, so I'll spend a little bit more time explaining on those. If I'm going too fast, please type in the chat. Okay, slow me down so that y'all will understand also. All right, let's go. Okay, question 1. From the list of numbers, write down a cube number. Okay, what's a cube number? So what cube law? Okay, so you just need to, okay, the easy way to do it is you just cube root all of this value. Okay, you cube root all this value. Okay, so you see, you cube root 27, you'll get 3. Okay, prime number. Okay, which number can be only divided by itself and 1? Okay, which one can only be divided by itself and 1? 29. Okay, this is the only one. Okay, next one. Find v minus y. Okay, so this is a vector. So all we need to do is this negative 1, 3 minus y, minus 2, minus 5. The x will minus with the x, the y will minus with the y. So negative 1, negative 2 will become negative 3. 3 minus 5 will become negative 2. Okay, 2v, so that means 2 multiplied by the vector v. Okay, this will become negative 2, 6. Okay, negative 2, 6. Okay, did before already. All right, and tell me which one you found it hard. Okay, first one, question 3. Shade the region A intersect B. Okay, this is intersect, right? Okay, what's intersect? This part here. Okay, so you just need to shade it. Okay, remember all kinds of drawing, shading, all the graph one, please use pencil. Don't use pen to do it. Okay, next one. Write down the number in this sequence. Write down the next number in this sequence. So we have to observe. Okay, what's the value here? Or what's the pattern here? 23, 17, 11, 5. Okay, you see here, minus 6, minus 6, minus 6. So next one will also be minus 6, which is 5 minus 6 minus 1. Okay, find the n term of this sequence. Okay, what sequence is this called? What type of sequence is this called? Plus and minus is an arithmetic sequence. Okay, so if it's an arithmetic sequence, what is the formula that we have to memorize? Okay, a plus n minus 1 d. Here, remember these are a plus n minus 1 d. A is your first term. D is known as your common difference. Okay, so your A over here is 23, your first term of the sequence. Your D will be negative 6. So we just sub it in, 23 plus n minus 1 times negative 6. Okay, we open up from here. No need to use any other formula already. Okay, this one will be the easiest one. 29 minus 6n. Okay, or minus 6 plus 29n. Minus 6n plus 29. Okay, whichever way you want to put also can. Okay, so here 29 minus 6n. Okay, next one. Okay, clear? Arithmetic. Okay, later you all will see one more is the geometric one. Okay, 5. Factorize completely. Okay, completely means we need to take the highest common factor. So what's the highest common factor between both of these terms? 2g. Okay, then you will be left with 4 minus g. Okay, question 6. Without using a calculator, work out 4/7 divided by 8. Okay, you must show all your working and give your answer as a fraction in its simplest form. Okay, when they say don't use calculator, do you use calculator? Okay, of course you use a calculator. Okay, so write 4/7 divided by 8. Okay, write down in a calculator what's the value first, because we want to know what's the final outcome that we want. So here is 1/14, but to get the marks, we have to show the working lah. Okay, so 4/7, how do I divide 8? Okay, we can multiply by the reciprocal, the inverse. Then the top, multiply by the top, the denominator, multiply by denominator. Okay, you want to simplify from here also can. So here, 2, 1. Okay, so 1/14. Okay, just write the steps lah. Okay, just write the steps to be safe to get the marks. Okay, question 7. 15t plus 8 equals to 4 minus t. Okay, whatever that has t, we bring it to one side. So we'll write here 15t plus t equals to 4 minus 8. Okay, I can tell you all, to be safe for your mathematics, you just write down the steps only. Don't treat it like add math like that, where you just type everything in the calculator. Okay, for those I know who are doing add math, treat it as if, okay, you are going to get a lot of marks from the steps. Okay, so yeah, write it down lah. Okay, my advice is just write it down, your steps. Okay, because I see many students always like to skip steps, straight away jump to the final answer. Okay, then after that, if jump the final answer, if right wrong, then got problem, right? Because the whole thing wrong ma. Okay, then in the steps you all don't get any marks. Normally in mathematics there will be a lot of marks from the steps itself also. Okay, so here 16t equals to -4, t equals to -4/16, -1/4. Next one. 25 minus 2u/3 equals to 2. Okay, we multiply the whole thing by 3 first. This will become 6. Okay, then here, 25 minus 6 equals to 2u. 19 equals to 2u. U equals to 19/2. Okay, so you are write it as 19/2 or 9.5 also can. Okay, up to you. Okay, next one. Calculate 0.3 square. Give your answer in standard form. Okay, what's the meaning of standard form? Okay, just a recap. Criteria is a times 10 to the power of n. A must be in between 1 to 10. Okay, so you just need to remember the digit. Okay, we need one non-zero digit before the decimal place. Okay, to put it into simplified words, we need one non-zero digit. So either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then my n is a positive or negative integer. Okay, integer means whole number. So it's either times 10 to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or -1, -2, -3, -4. Okay, depending on the question. So 0.3 square will be what? Okay, we can just type in the calculator. 0.3 square will be equals to 0.09. And then what happened? If I move my decimal place to the right, okay, you all can write this down as well. dp move right, what will happen? Power minus. Okay. Vice versa, dp moves to the left, your power will add. Okay, will add by the number of decimal place that you move. Okay, so this one, it moved to the right. So 9 times 10 to the power of -2. Okay, 9 times 10 to the power of -2. Because I moved to the right, so I need to minus 2 to the power. Okay, next one. Question 9. Solve the simultaneous equation. Okay, must show all your working. This one also, use your calculator, check first. Okay, everyone take out your calculator. Okay, who still don't know how to type in the calculator? Okay, go and check for the answer first. This one, they already arranged for you, nice like this. You go to simultaneous equation in your calculator, whichever calculator you are using. Then after that, go and key in all these values. 3, -2, +19. Then 1, 1, 3. Okay, find the value first, then write the answer at the corner one side first. Okay, so you will never get it wrong. Okay, what do you all get? Okay, anyone forgot already not how to type into calculator? Okay, x equals to 5, y is equals to -2. Very good. Okay, so I want you all to always do this first. Remember in exam. Okay, then after that, you only show your working. Okay, because 3 mark, we know what's the outcome that we should get. Okay, unless you also go and type into calculator wrongly lah. Okay, how to type in calculator? What calculator are you using? What model calculator? Are you using this? 570EX plus Wiz. Okay, because yeah lah, FX 570 what? There's so many FX 570. EX or MS? MS Okay. MS, you press mode 3 times. Okay, mode times 3. You go to EQ, press 1, press equation, then press unknowns 2. Okay. Follow through fast, okay, because we won't have time to go through so much. Okay, 2. Then after that, you put in they will say A1 is what? This is A1, this is A2, this is A3. Sorry, B2, B1, B1, C1. Okay, this one will be A2, B2, C2. Your A1 will be 3, this one -2, 19. This one 1, 1, 3. Okay. Okay, if don't know, okay, later go to just go to YouTube and learn it. But the main thing is still you all need to know how to do the manual way, okay, to get the value. All right. Okay, I gotta erase this part here. Okay, I'll just follow. Okay, I'm gonna do elimination because elimination will be shorter lah. Okay, so what do I want to eliminate? I will eliminate 2y. Okay, I want to eliminate y. So I'm gonna multiply equation 2 multiply by 2. Okay, so I will get over here 2x plus 2y equals to 6. Okay, this I will consider it as my equation 3. Okay, then over here, let's just copy down equation 1 again. 3x minus 2y equals 19. This was equation 1. Okay, so over here, I'm going to add both the equation together to eliminate the 2y. So here will be 5x equals to 6 plus 19 will be 25. X will be 25 divided by 5. So I'll get 5 over here. Okay, X is equals to 5. Okay, then second step, I sub X equals to 5 into 2. Okay, you can sub into any equation, but I sub to the easiest one. So 5 plus Y equals to 3. Y equals to negative 2. Okay, if you use substitution, also can. Okay, but I'm not going to discuss substitution lah. Okay, because it's longer and I would prefer this one also. Okay, but if you all do in the way of substitution, also can. Okay, any question? Are you here? 1 to 9? Okay. All right, let's go. Question 10. Okay, question 10. In the diagram, AB and CD are parallel. The lines CB and AD intersect at X. AB is 3 cm, AX is 2 cm, BX is 2.7 cm, and then CD is 7.5 cm. They want you to find the length of BC. Okay, this entire thing. All right. What concept do we need to use over here? Tricky, huh? Okay, what concept do we need to do? Okay, similar shapes, right? Correct? Okay, so this is a similar shapes type of question. However, what do we need to determine? Which side is similar to which side? Okay, this one we know. Okay, we know AB and AB. Both of them, this is the pair. Okay, but the question is this one and this one, right? Okay, how do I know which is similar to which? You like to draw down the small one. Okay, how? Okay, Xin Yuan say BX is similar to CX. Okay, why is BX similar to CX? Okay, so Xin Yuan say this and this, they are similar to each other. How do we determine that? Okay, how do we determine they are similar? Okay, there's actually a way to know. Because the base is bottom in big. Base is bottom in big. No. The base should go down for the small shape. So this one, I invert, go down. Invert, go down. Okay, but if I invert, go down, shouldn't this be equal to this? No. In the mirror. Okay. Not in the mirror. Okay, so how? Like this. You do clockwise like that. Rotation. Okay, that is one way to do it. But there's an easier way to look at it. Need a vector to prove. Don't need. Don't need. Okay, think this is the concept of similarity. Okay, what else is similar? I want you all to think. What else is similar between this triangle and this triangle? There's something that's similar. Okay, clue. Here and here. Angles, right? Correct. Okay, which angle is similar to which angle? Okay, vertically opposite. Okay, other than this one we know it confirm is the same already. Okay, alternate angles, right? You all see here, because these are two parallel lines. Alternate angles state that is Z, right? So can I say that this angle is equals to this angle? Can see or not? This angle is same as this angle, right? So because this angle is same as this angle, so that means this side will be the one that's similar to this side. Got it? I want you all to be able to see like this. I don't want you all to guess. Okay, so concept of similarity, right? Other than just looking at the side, okay, other than the side, we also observe angles. Okay, angles, then we also learn the calculation, right, on area, volume, and all. But main thing, if you just purely look at the shape itself, you either find a side, but how do you sometimes know what is a side when it's not so clear? When the shape is very, very look alike also, you look at the angles. Okay, got it? Okay, in this case, it's an alternate angle. So I know that this angle over here will be similar to this angle. Okay, so how do I find the length of BC? Okay, I know this is similar to this, right? So we use the concept of similarity over here, where I can say that the length is directly proportional to the length, right? Okay, I can do it like this. Big over small. Okay, the big triangle over the small triangle. Okay, can I say that CX, okay, is proportional to BX? Okay, this is proportional to this. I'm using the similarity equation. Then the big one of the yellow line is similar to this yellow line here. So 7.5 divided by 3.0. Can you see? Yeah, you can use scale factor also. Okay. Technically, this is scale factor all in one step. Okay, you all recall how to do this? Okay, wait. I put the side first. Oh no, why is my iPad lagging? Right? Okay, CD over AB. So you all see here, I'm putting this one is all the yellow color one. This is all the blue color one. Okay, the big over the small one. Okay, so CX, we want to find what is CX first, right? Okay, so CX over BX, which is 2.7, equals to 7.5 divided by 3.0. Okay, CX is equals to 7.5 over 3 times 2.7. This is 6.75. Okay, therefore, BC will be equals to 2.7 plus 6.75, which is equals to 9.45 cm. You think need area or volume? No. Similarity can be length and length as well. You can compare the length and the length. Okay, so this is on the concept of similarity. Okay, any questions here? Okay, clear on the similar sides? You thought need square root or cube root? We are not even comparing area. Unless they ask you compare area or volume. There's nothing related to area or volume here. Okay, you can just use length and length also can. Okay, let's go. Next one. Okay, question 11. Find the HCF of 12x, 12 and 16x, 16. Okay, this one basically we just need to find the highest common factor. So 12x, 12, 16x, 16. Okay, I still like to put it like this, okay, because this is the HCF and LCM way, right? Okay, so I got 4 in both of it. Okay, that's the highest. X12 and X16. X to the power of 12, right? Okay, the highest one. Okay, so I will have here left 3 and then here left 4x to the power 4. Okay, why I like to use this? We call it ladder method. Because just in case, if they ask you this type of question, and then they ask you to find LCM. Okay, recall how we do LCM? If HCF, we only take all the values on the left-hand side because it's a high-rise building. All right, I taught you all the easy way to remember. H means high, okay, high-rise building. L means L shape like that. So if they ask you to do the LCM, you take this, multiply by this, multiply by this. Okay, just remember the shortcut way because this is the easiest way to do already. Yes, you take LCM, take all vertically and horizontally because it's an L shape. Okay, so this one will be 4x to the power of 12. Okay, because if it's LCM, because many of you don't really know how to do LCM, you all will still use the year 7, 8, 9 method, which is you go break down, then multiply. Okay, this one very hard to do. Okay, so I will just always use this ladder method. Okay, use this ladder method. Okay, question 12. In a regular polygon, okay, keyword here, regular polygon, the interior angle and the exterior angle are in the ratio interior to exterior 11 to 1. Find the number of sides of this regular polygon. Okay, so this one is just purely formula. We have to know what is the formula for regular polygon for interior angle and exterior angle. Okay, can recall or not? This one have to memorize. Every paper also, paper 2 or paper 4, one question will come out on. Okay, interior angle and exterior. Okay, n minus 2 times 180 over n, good. And then 360 over n. Okay, so please go and memorize it. Okay, interior, okay, exterior. First, this will be 360 over n. Interior is n minus 2 times 180 over n. Okay, none of this formula will be given to you all. They are expecting you all to memorize all of this. Okay, so how do we convert this statement into an equation, this ratio? So ratio, we always have to remember, right? The dot, that means the 11 to 1, and then this interior, the exterior, we can always change it to a fraction, correct? Okay, this one still applies also. So I can change it to like this. Interior over exterior is equals to 11 to 1. Okay, what is interior? So I just fit in the formula inside here only. Okay, so here will be, okay, wait, I put it into one line first so it's nicer. So interior is equals to 11 multiply exterior. Okay, exterior angle lah. Okay, so interior will be n minus 2 times 180 over n. Exterior angle will be 11 times 360 over n. Okay, so we write it down into the equation like this first. Okay, so you all see here, n and n. This one can cancel off. Then we solve from here. Okay, open out the bracket. This will be 180n minus 360. Okay, 11 times 360. This will be 3960. Oops, 3960. And then here, 180n equals to 4320. Okay, divide it. You'll get n is equals to 24. Struggle at this one. Okay, this one is just actually purely formula only. Okay, break it down into the sentences part by part. Then y'all can understand it clearly. Okay, any questions here? Can memorize or not? Okay, if haven't memorized this, please go and memorize it. Okay, please memorize this entire thing. Okay, Harish sick. Okay, so better take care of yourself. Hey, previous Sam also always exam time then sick. Okay, cannot get sick. Okay, question 13. Diagram shows the speed time graph for part of a car journey. Calculate the total distance traveled during the 10 seconds. Okay, so we have to write down what can we find from a speed time graph first. Okay, so let's recall back. There are two main graphs that we learned for motion. First one, distance time. Second one, speed time, right? So speed time, what can we find? There are two things that we can find. Okay. Distance is area under graph. Okay, good. Okay, so area under graph is equals to distance. Okay, then gradient is acceleration. Good. Okay, please memorize this. Okay, for you just recap distance time. What can we find from distance time graph? It may look exactly alike, but the meaning is totally different. Okay, what can we find from the distance time graph? Okay, go recall back. S equals to d over t. So what does that mean? What is d over t? If we look at the graph, okay, let's say if I got a same exact distance time graph like that. Gradient is your speed. Okay. I want you all to always write this down first whenever you all come across speed time or distance time graph. Okay, because these are the theory part that you all need to know first. So we know what we want to calculate. Okay, so distance over here, we want to count. So we need to find area under graph. Okay, you want to use trapezium or you want to split up to this one, area A, area B also can. Okay, so here will be 8 times 10 plus half times base times height. Okay, if I use area of trapezium also can. Same thing. Okay, 80 plus 10, this will be 90. Okay, Revata asks, what's the theory behind exterior angle equals to 360 over n? Okay, you can Google it. Okay, because yeah, don't want to distract you. Okay, you can Google it. It's a theory, though. It's a theory. It's the how they measure it. Then after that, they get to that value up. Okay, it applies for every single shape. Okay, all good until here? Okay. All right, question 14. Actually, the diagram a bit chacat here. Okay, so supposed to be you see, it's actually not very straight. Right? Supposed to be like this. Okay, so but they say this is a sector of a circle. Okay, so we just assume that it's actually supposed to be nicely drawn as a sector. Okay, because some of my students, I let my student do this and then they're like, teacher, not even straight. So what formula? Is it the same or not? Because they say it's a sector of a circle. Okay, so suppose this one supposed to be in the middle. So if you look at the diagram properly, right, a bit slanted down. So sector, this is a sector of a circle. So you all need to remember sector. You need to remember segment. Okay, all the proper terms are. Okay, and radius here 9 cm. The length of the chord is 6 cm. Calculate the length of the arc PQ. You thought OPQ is 90 degrees. No lah, this one don't even look like 90 degrees. 90 degrees will be like this. Okay, going up. Okay, anyway, because it's a sector, so how to find arc? Formula of arc will be theta over 360 times 2 pi r, right? So I need my theta. Okay, I need my angle. I only got 9 and chord. So what I can do is I split this triangle into half. Okay, split it into half. Okay, this one is not drawn properly, but it's supposed to be half. Or you can use cos rule. Also can. Okay, cos rule also can, but will be a bit longer lah. Okay, so I split into half. I prefer doing it like this. So this. Okay, so I'm gonna find this theta over here first. So O, okay, let's just give this name. I find OX Q first. Here, split into 2, so it will be 3. My radius is 9. Okay, since this is 90 degrees, So, ka, or twa. So, right. Okay, so I got sine theta is equals to 3 over 9. Okay, theta will be arctangent 3 over 9. Type in your calculator, you get 19.9 degrees. Then, okay, be careful also. Remember also what I always say, in the middle of the equation, don't round it up too much. So you'll just continue on, even though you put in your working here 19.9, right? But when you type in the calculator, you just continue from the value that's given to you. Okay, so you see, it will be 19.8 something, right? Okay, you use those value. Okay, but just presentation-wise, we just don't want to write so many lah. Okay, so 19.9 times 2. So theta here will be 38.94. Okay, you want to write more decimal place also can, because this is in the middle of the equation. Okay, arc length, formula of arc length will be equal to theta over 360 times 2 pi r. Okay, which is 38.94 over 360 times 2 pi 9. Okay, over here also, I still actually use the calculator value, because the more I round up, the less accurate it will be. Okay, but they will give you few answers, like a range of answers that will be acceptable. Okay, just to be safe, we always use the most accurate value. That means whatever that is shown on the calculator, that will be the best way for you to show. Okay, so over here, we will get 6.12 cm. Okay, who is not here? Okay, how's everyone's progress with the past year question, by the way? Are you all okay or not? Have you all been consistently doing? Because 3 more weeks only. Okay, let me see who's not here. Two. Okay, I think majority of you are here. Only one who is sick today. Okay, good. Okay, commit this next 3 more weeks only. Okay, another 3 more weeks. Then I won't be seeing you all forever already. Okay. Hope you all don't miss me. Okay, question 15. Simplify 3125W to the power of 3125 to the power of 1 over 5. Okay, how do we do this? This one, your law of indices. This one, power this, and multiply this. Okay, so here will be 3125 to the power of 1 over 5. This one is W to the power of 3125 times 1 over 5. Okay, just put in the calculator. Here will be 5. Here will be 625. Okay, so 5W to the power of 625. Okay, question 6. Y is inversely proportional to x. When x is 3, y is equal to 2. Okay, find y when x is equal to 2. All right, so this is a proportional question. Okay, you can either get inversely or directly proportional. So if they say y is inversely proportional, we always start with this statement, the fission. Okay, y is fish. Inversely means 1 over. Then we change this into the equation. Okay, the first equation actually not necessary. Okay, only certain questions are, because when you don't have a k value, okay, we can actually just use this proportional symbol. Okay, so y equals to k over x squared. My first step is I want to find what is my k value. How do I find my k value? I sub in x equals to 3 and y is equals to 2. So 2 is equals to k over 3 square. K is equals to 2 times 3 square, which is equals to 18. Therefore, my equation will be y equals to 18 over x squared. Okay, then at x equals to 2. Okay, they want us to find when x equals to 2, what's my y? So y is equals to 18 over 2 squared. Okay, type this in. You'll get y equals to 4.5. All right. Okay, proportional. Okay. This, if y'all cannot find this or don't know this, go and watch back Algebra 2. Okay, actually no time really lah. Just go and spam on the past year question only. Okay, figure out from the past year question itself. Don't know straight away, just send in the group. Okay, question 17. Okay, this is a fun one. Okay, pretty fun one. On circle theorem. Okay, so we have gone through some circle theorems, right? During our revision class. So go and watch through the previous videos. Okay, let's see what they give us over here. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, so what do we know about cyclic quadrilateral? Opposite sides add up together, the angle will be 180. Okay, ABX is a straight line. PQ is a tangent to the circle at A. Okay, so this is a tangent. But there's no middle line, right? Okay, they didn't say it connect to the radius or a diameter. So normally tangent and radius will have 90 degrees, but this one don't have anything. Okay, next one. Angle CBX is 85. Angle BAQ is 55. Angle CAD is 42 degrees. Okay, but guys, one more theorem, right? If I got tangent, if I have a triangle, so this and this, right? Or this and this, we call it the alternate segment theorem. Okay, I feel this one is the hardest to see, alternate segment theorem, but you just need to recall. I have a line, I have a triangle. The angle opposite here will be same with each other. Okay, so you can write down first lah. Okay, whatever information that you have, you write down first. So this one is 55 degrees because of alternate segment theorem. Okay, I don't know which one I want to find first as well. And sometimes you might use different angles and different theorems to find. It doesn't matter. Okay, it just depends on how you all look at it. Okay, question 1. Angle CBD. Okay, how do we find angle CBD? Where's D? Here. Okay, we want to find the angle here. Okay, anything else that we have? Okay, angle is the same segment for which one? Okay, same segment is, this is the meaning, like this, the butterfly. Okay, and like this angle in same segment. Okay, CAD. CAD and over here. Okay. Very good. Okay, so you see here, if I look from this side here, this angle and this angle is the same. So CBD is also equals to 42 degrees because same segment with CAD. Okay, with angle CAD. Okay, if they ask you to explain it, make sure you all know the reason behind also. All right, next one. Angle ACB. ACB. 180 minus 42 minus 85. ACB. Oh. Okay, you are finding for this one, right? Okay. Same theory as well. Okay. Will be same angle as what? ACB will be the same angle as 55. Okay, got two ways to look at it. Very good, Chin Yuan. Okay, you all see here, we can either use alternate segment theorem, which is this angle is the same as this angle. Can you all see here? So here is actually 55 degrees also. Okay, this one really, it depends how you all see it. So, same segment, okay? Angles in the same segment. Or the other one is alternate segment theorem, which I have a tangent, I have a triangle. So you see here, my angle here will be the same as my angle here. Can you see? My angle here will be the same as the angle here. All right? So depends how you all see it. So this one, 55 degrees. Okay, angle ADC. Where's ADC? ADC. Okay, how will we find this? ADC. Okay, just now, I think Chen Xiao mentioned, right? Okay, we find this one first lah. Maybe got some useful information, right? Okay, so let's find this part here first. Okay, this one will be 180 minus 85 minus 42. Okay, we take our calculator. 85 minus 42. Here will be 53 degrees first. Okay, how do you find this part here? ADC. What theory? Okay, Rabata say cyclic quadrilateral. Very good. So this entire angle plus this entire angle both add up will be equals to 180 degrees. Okay, so for me to find angle ADC, it will just be ADC, which is 180 minus the opposite side angle, minus 42 minus 53. Okay, so 180 minus 42 minus 53, we'll get 85 degrees. Okay, because they're asking for the entire thing. This entire thing is 85 degrees. Okay, so if this entire thing is 85, can I find this small part here also? 30 degrees, right? Because 85 minus 55 degrees. Okay, let's just find that one. That one is BDC. Okay, angle BDC. Maybe got some use lah. Okay, so we just write it down first. 85 minus 55 is 30 degrees. Okay, next one. Angle BCD. Okay, where's BCD? BCD. Okay, so actually we did this one, right? So, okay, one more thing also. This one for the working, right? Please write it down. Okay, whatever that you all calculate, just please write it down. Because you all see in question D, right? They give you 2 marks for it. Okay, they give you 2 marks for it. So you just, whatever working that you have, just write it down nicely. Okay, write it down nicely, whatever that you all find for the angles. Okay, so like here, you just write it down there. Okay, then this one, angle BCD. Okay, I just write it up here. So will be equals to a triangle. So 180 minus 30 minus 42 minus 55. Okay, calculate this. 180 minus 30 minus 42 minus 55, you get 53 degrees. Hey, is it correct? Hey, my bad. They want the whole thing, so I don't want to minus 55. Okay, so just 180 minus 30 minus 42. Minus 30 minus 42. Okay, so we'll end up with 108 degrees. All right, last one. PAD. Okay, PAD. Where is PAD? PAD. Okay, what theorem do we use for this? Tangent triangle. This angle is equals to this angle. Okay, for those who don't know what's alternate segment theorem, I'm just going to draw it out for you. You got a circle, you have a tangent. You have a tangent. And then you have a triangle. That is. Okay, so angle here is equals to angle here. Okay, so you see here, this PAD over here will be the same as angle here when we look at this particular triangle. And this, like this. Okay, so 53 degrees, if they ask you to explain it, will just be alternate segment theorem. Okay. All right, so go and revise circle theorem. Give you all the exercise already. You'll go and practice this. Okay, question 18. Two solids are mathematically similar and have volumes 81 cm cubed and 24 cm cubed. The surface area of the smaller solid is 44. Okay, so this one is volume, this one is area. Calculate the surface area of the larger solid. So, yes, this is on similarity. I taught you all one formula to solve all kinds of similarity question. Okay, so it's either like this, length 1 over length 2, area 1 over area 2 equals to volume 1 over volume 2. This one, we square root it. This one, we cube root it. Because we want to compare apple to apple, which is we want to compare all to unit to the power of 1. Okay, you all probably have heard me say this explanation so many times, right? Because every paper also come out the same exact thing. Okay, so what do we want to find? We want to find the large area, right? So I'm going to put large over small. Okay, I got the large one, I got the small one. Okay, so I'm going to put it like this, square root area of large over area of small equals to cube root volume of large over volume of small. Okay, which one is large, which one is small? Large, so we just fill in the blanks. This is what we want to find because the area of the large solid. So here will be square root area large over 44 equals to cube root 81 over 24. Okay, the right hand side one, let's just put into calculator 3 over 2. Then over here, I will square it. Okay, this one I square. Okay, I skip some steps. Wait, this one we just square. The square root becomes square. Calculate this. This will be 9 over 4. Okay, then AL is equals to 9 over 4 multiplied by 44. Okay, so your final answer, area of the large one, will be equals to 99. if they ask for the smallest solid, would I put the smaller value at the top? Or is it always fixed big to small? Yes, okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You want to put large over small or small over large, doesn't matter. But remember the way I taught you all is that whatever you want to find, you put it on the top left here. Reason being, you don't have to keep on moving around all the values. Okay, because we are already thinking like 5 steps ahead. 5 steps ahead. Remember? Okay, so if you put large on top, then all on top will be large. If you put small on top, then all of this will be small. We just follow it systematically. Okay, all good. Okay, let's go. Question 19. Find the values of x when 6x plus y equals to 10 and y equals to x squared minus 3x plus 10. So this is a simultaneous equation. Okay, I first need to substitute inside, right? Okay, so I sub equation 2 into 1 first. So this will be 6x plus x squared minus 3x plus 10 equals to 10. Okay, simplify this. We will get a quadratic equation, x squared plus 3x. Right, 6x minus 3x, then 10 and 10 will no more, then equals to 0. Okay, this one, how to factorize this? If I only got ax squared and bx, I factorize x out. Okay, so this will be x plus 3. Then I will have two answers. X equals to 0. X plus 3 equals to 0. X equals to -3. Okay, so this one 0. This one will be -3. Okay, next one. Okay, this is question 20A. Right, before I help you all, I give you all 2 minutes. You all figure this out. Okay, 2 minutes. Okay, anyone got the answer? Just type in the chat. Okay, ketiga know already. Okay, anyone can figure this out. All right, how do you know it's that sequence? Okay, it's a geometric sequence or cubic. Which one? Can it be a geometric? Geometric means what? Means you need to times it, you know. Okay, it will times a certain R value, which is a common ratio. Okay, Cheng Shao say cubic. How is it cubic? What makes it a cubic sequence? This sequence so weird, yeah, it is weird. Okay, geometric sequence. Okay, Cheng Shao say third difference is the same. Okay, everyone go and check for your third difference. Okay, because as mentioned to you all, the first thing that we always check, we check for arithmetic first. Then second, if arithmetic don't work, you check for geometric. Geometric means I need to take the next value, divide by the previous value, all will be the same, you know. Okay. So I will multiply by a certain value, like either times. Okay, you see how to change -1 to 0. This one is times 0, right? So cannot times 0. Okay, cannot times 0. So if arithmetic, geometric don't work, then think about quadratic, think about cubic. Okay, third difference is different. Check again. Check again. Okay, anyone understand how to check the third difference? Okay, what do y'all get for the third difference first? 4. Wait, are you sure? Okay, Xinyan got n cubed minus 3n squared plus 3n minus 2. Okay, how do you get that? Okay, how do you get that? 12 minus cubic. Okay, the thing is, I tell y'all first, actually, there's a very long formula, right, that I taught y'all, but actually it's not taught in your textbook, man. So and if you look at the marks, right, there's only 2 marks, right? So it doesn't make sense for me to find the A, B, C, and D. Correct? Okay, wait, I teach y'all, we go one step at a time first. So this one, you go and check. So you see over here, cannot be geometric already. So if it's not geometric, then most likely it will be a quadratic or cubic. Okay, so you go and check the difference between all of these first. So this is 1, 7, 9, 37. Okay, this is the difference. This. Okay, here the difference 6, 12, 18. Okay, then you check one more time. You see slowly got a pattern, right? You take this one minus this, you get 6 and 6. Okay, so I think, yeah, Xinyuan and Ketiga used the long method, right? Which I've taught you all before. Okay, but you see, you all look at the marks, it doesn't make sense to do so long. Correct? Okay, so teach you all first. So this one, it means this is called your first difference. If first difference all the same, then it's known as a arithmetic sequence. If second difference all the same, then it will be a quadratic sequence, right? Your an squared plus bn plus c. If third difference is the same, okay, this one, please write down the working, because according to the mark scheme, if you write down until here the working, so even if you never find the equation, you get 1 mark already. Okay, so to prove that your second difference is the third difference is the same. So because this one is same third difference, therefore we know that it should be some sort of cubic equation. Okay, cubic sequence. Okay, the way that there's actually a formula, right, that last time I gave you all, okay, which is what? 6a, okay, that means we start from the bottom, right? 6a, then 12a plus 2b, then 7a plus 3b plus c, then here is a plus b plus c plus d. Okay, then you slowly go and take this equals to this. Go and solve, okay, until you find your A, B, C, D. However, you can do that, or alternatively, right, you observe these values. Okay, we know there is a cubic sequence already. So that means we know there will be some sort of n cube inside the equation. Okay, this is how I gonna teach you all how to do it. It's more like observing the value. So I write down the value here first. -1, 0, 7, 26. Then here is 63, right? All right. You all see over here, right? This is my n. N means my n term. When my n is 1, my value is -1. When my n is 2, my value is 0. When my n is 3, my value is 7. When my n is 4, my value is 26. When my n is 5, my value is 63. Okay, I want you all to observe this pattern over here. Do you all see something cube? Okay, the clue is like that. Something cube, then you can think about maybe plus, minus, times, or divide also. Is there a pattern here? No? All of this. 0, 7, 26, 63. Okay, so if cube, typically this is how you come on. Okay, you just play around with your calculator. You type 2 cube is 8, right? Okay, 2 cube is 8. You type 3 cube, 27. Hey, got something related, right? You see? 8 minus 1, 27 minus 1. You go and type 4 cube. Okay, you're going to type 4 cube. What do you get? 64, right? You see? That's 64 minus 1. Can see? Okay, so let's just try to prove the theory over here. Okay, so here you see it's actually 2 cube minus 1. This is 3 cube minus 1. This is 4 cube minus 1. Okay, what do you think? Observe this pattern. Something is changing, right? Can you guess for this one? What do you think this one will become? 1 cube minus 1, right? The one before? 0 cube minus 1, right? Can you all see the pattern here? Does it apply for all these values here? Okay, so we know that there are some sort of cube. However, this is my n, but the calculation, when I calculate that time, is 0 cube. What is the relationship between 1 and 0? 2 and 1. 3 and 2. Minus 1, right? So actually my equation, I can write it as this is n minus 1 cube minus 1. Okay, this is the answer. But for 2 marks, I think most of you will probably skip this, right? Okay, just try lah. Okay, you all just try. If cubic one normally, so far, actually all the latest paper that I've observed, if cubic come out, actually we do a try and error. We do just observing like that, because I think most of you don't memorize this formula over here. Okay, if you do this, also you will get the marks. Yes, they will accept it also. Okay, anyway, so you all need to be clear what sequence is this first. Okay, what sequence is this? Okay, but for 1 mark only, this one don't stress too much lah. Okay, don't stress too much. We just try our best. Okay. Question B. What sequence is this? 24, 12, 6, 3, 1.5. Okay, geometric sequence, right? Okay, when we do geometric sequence, divide 2, but we don't write it as divide. What do we write it as? Okay, what do we write it as? Times 1 over 2. Okay, we don't write it as divide. Even though geometric sequence is a times and divide, but we always relate it to times so that we can put it into the formula. Okay, so geometric sequence, we should know that the formula is AR to the power of n minus 1. Okay, what's my A? A is 24. My R is 1 over 2. Okay, 1 over 2 to the power n minus 1. Just leave it like this. This is your answer. All right. 21. Okay. Anyone not clear? Arithmetic, geometric sequence? Okay, please write it down. Ask after the class, okay? Give you all a video for y'all to watch, okay? We went through so long on this one already. Okay, actually the cubic and quadratic all also inside. You'll go back all the way to chapter 1 on sequences. Okay, question 21. A car travels 14 km correct to the nearest kilometer. Okay, when we see this question, you're pro already, right? See the word correct means upper bound and lower bound type of question. Okay, so we define what type of question is this first. Okay, this takes 12 minutes correct to the nearest minute. Calculate the lower bound of the speed of car in kilometers per minute. Okay, this one is a combination one, right? Okay, what's the final one that we want to find? We want to find the relationship between speed, distance, and time. Okay, so let's write down the formula first. Speed equals to distance over time. All right. We want to find what? The lower bound for the speed. Okay, so what is the combination? Something divided by something. Okay, I see. Lower bound divided by upper bound. Okay, a small value divided by a big value. So I will get my outcome to be very small. Okay, so this is how I taught you all, right? We use the term small, big, easier for us to interpret. Okay, so you don't need to go and find your entire upper bound, lower bound. Just find the things that you need. So let's find what is our distance lower bound first. Okay, distance lower bound. Okay, so what is distance? 14. They say correct to the nearest kilometer, so negative 1/2. This will be 13.5 km. Okay, I want you all to always observe your unit also when you all do upper bound, lower bound. Okay, so you need to see what's the final unit that they want you to present it in also. Okay, distance. Then we got time. Okay, let's find what is our time. Sorry, this will be your upper bound. Okay, so this will be 12 plus 1/2. Okay, 12.5 minute. Okay, so your speed will be equals to 13.5 km divided by 12.5 minute. Okay, just type in the calculator. You get 1.08 kilometer per minute. All right, clear on this? Okay, upper bound, lower bound question. Okay, screenshot this if you want. Okay, I'll send this to you all also later. Okay, question 22. The diagram shows a triangular prism, okay, of length 7 cm. The cross section PA is equal to 4 cm, then 5 cm, and here is 90 degrees. Okay, calculate the angle between line PC and ABCD. Right. When we do this one is Trigo, which later on I will probably go one or two questions where, okay, in our other exercise. Okay, they will often put a stick, correct? Yeah, I always imagine, as you all imagine, you put a stick across the box. Okay, whatever shapes that they give you. Normally it's like a box like that, but this one they give you a triangular box. Okay, so P to C like this. So this is the stick. Okay, imagine you put the stick across. You want to find the angle with the base here. Okay, so what we always need to do is we need to construct a right angle triangle. So this right angle triangle will be PAC. Okay, we look here, PAC, right? This part here will be 90 degrees. But do we have enough information for P? Okay, the angle will be which one? PCA, right? Okay, so I have this. I need one more side. Okay, which side can I find first? Okay, because I don't have this, right? I can find AC first, right? Okay, so I'm going to use triangle ABC. Okay, what I will do, I will sketch it out first. Okay, let's draw a ABC here. So ABC, here 5 cm, here 7. This right angle. So find AC, this will use Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so AC square is equals to 5 square plus 7 square. Okay, this will be 74. AC, okay, these are irrational values, so I just leave it as square root 74. Okay, easier for me to calculate also later. Okay, so this part here will be square root 74. Now, I need the red color triangle. Okay, so this one will be PAC. Okay, here is 4. Here is square root 74. The angle that I want is PCA. No, we don't use Pythagoras already. We want to find straight the angle. So we don't need to do another Pythagoras. So you just need to remember that for this kind of question, because we are going to construct it or derive it from right angle triangle, there are two main equations that we normally do, okay, for right angle, which is, okay, right angle triangle, which is Pythagoras, okay, Pythagoras and SOHCAHTOA. Okay, always remember these two things. Okay, tangent, right? Okay, very good. So we will use tangent theta is equals to 4 over square root 74. Theta will be arctangent 4 over 74. Yes, opposite over adjacent. Okay, then the final answer, we just write it in 1 decimal place. You'll get 24.9 degrees. All right. Okay, see you, Xinyan. Okay, let's go. Sorry, done right. Okay, all good, all good. Okay, Trigo. So this Trigo question, yeah, if they come out, actually, typically it will be like this one. You just need to know you want to derive into right angle triangle. Then you sometimes might use Pythagoras theorem, sometimes you might use SOHCAHTOA. Okay, just remember all this. Then they will normally ask you find some sort of angle. Okay, let's go to question 23 as we come to a close. 5x squared minus 19x plus 12 over x squared minus 9. Okay, this is your basic algebra. We will factorize quadratic for the numerator and denominator. So this will be 5x minus 4x minus 3. Okay, don't know, just use your calculator. Okay, use your calculator to factorize it. Is that x plus 3, x minus 3. Okay, can I cancel here? So my final answer will be 5x minus 4 over x plus 3. Okay, you see the marks here so generous, right? 4 marks. Believe it or not. Or 4 marks. Okay, for this part here, I think why they give you so much marks also, right? Because here, okay, I taught you all the cheating way, right? Use a calculator. Calculator will give you what? Okay, you go inside calculator, you go inside your polynomial, right? You type degree 2, you type 5, negative 19, 12. Okay, we can work backwards also. What does it give you? X equals to 3 and x equals to 4 over 5, right? So that means I want to put into the bracket. This will become x minus 3 equals 0. This one will be 5x. Okay, remember you bring this up first, the denominator, then minus 4 equals to 0. So this one will be your bracket. This is the cheating way. Okay, but write down your working. Okay, write down. Don't this part here, don't go and write. This one you write already, or you go and write in the rough paper. Okay, then here, the bottom here, the numerator is just a plus b times a minus b. Okay, which is your a square minus b square. Okay, this is called your difference in two squares. Okay, next one. Okay, this question 24, right? Okay, 2-mark question. I gave my school students to do also, and a lot of them were like, yeah, they just guess, okay? Because if you didn't do math, somehow very, very funny, because they want you to do try and error. The previous paper also got one question, try and error, something similar like this. Okay, so how do I do this question? The probability of Jamie hitting a target is 1 over 3. Okay, the probability that he hits the target for the first time on the n attempt is 64 over 2187. Find the value of n. All right, how do we understand this question is that basically he will hit something lah. Basically, he's shooting something right? An arrow. So he will keep shooting until at the end time, the end attempt, he hit. Okay, on the end attempt, he will hit. And that probability he hit on that end time will be 64 over 2187. So what's the logic behind, or what's the calculation, right? Imagine if he hit on the 5th time. That means the calculation will be 2 over 3, 2 over 3, because 2 over 3 is he missed, right? So 2 over 3, 2 over 3, 2 over 3, 2 over 3, then on the 5th time, 1 over 3. Okay, that is the calculation. All right, now we want to calculate what is the end time. So the calculation here will be like this. We put 2 over 3 to the power of something. Okay, let's just put it as k. Multiply by 1 over 3, because this is the end attempt that he hit, will be equals to 64 over 2187. All right, so we are going to solve this equation here to find the k value. Okay, this one, multiply by 3 first. Okay, multiply this by 3. So 64 over 2187 multiplied by 3, you get 64 over 729. All right, now I teach you all an easy way to do it. We are just going to use a CALC button. Okay, because this one is a simple equation. Okay, wait, Ravada, I get back to you. Okay, we do try and error for this. Okay, let's do a try and error. So what we're going to do is we are going to type this in the calculator, 2 over 3. Okay, but we are going to use the x power, then we put x like this. Okay, power x. Then we are going to use the CALC button. Okay, so you CALC, you just try the value. Okay, CALC 2. Okay, you get 4 over 9. Yeah, that means you can just write it at the side. When my k is equals to 2, 3, 4, 5. You keep testing. Okay, what's my value? K equals to 2. Okay, you get 4 over 9. K equals to 3, 8 over 27. Okay, K equals to 4. Okay, you don't have to keep testing. You don't have to write down all this working. If you see like too small, right, you go and jump to a bigger value. Okay, but anyway, I'll just write down all this value. This one 32 over 243. And 6. 6, you see, it reaches 64 over 629, right? So my k value is equals to 6. Okay, this is how you calculate it. However, they say on the nth attempt, when we read this sentence properly, right, what does it mean on the nth attempt? What will be your n? So that means he tried how many times? So on the nth attempt means he tried 6 times. Then on the 7th time only he hit, right? Because I need to plus this one also. So n will be 6 plus 1, okay, which is equals to my 7th attempt. All right. Some of you math student might be thinking, teacher, can I just do ln, right? Log or ln? You all have learned this before, right? Okay. The thing is, honestly, mark scheme never say anything about log or ln because it is not part of your mathematics syllabus. Okay? You can do it. Okay, you can do it. But just write down all the working and do it like as if you are doing try and error. Normally, this is what I will suggest to students. Okay? So you just write down like this working here, like this. When k equals to, or you can write here, 2 over 3 to the power of 6 is equals to 64 over 729. Write down all the working. Don't skip any steps. Nice. Equals to 64 over 729. But normally the answer scheme, right, will present some sort of try and error. They will say try and error. Okay, this is what I observe. Okay, because this is not your math paper. Answer will come out the same. Yeah, answer will come out the same one. All right. Okay, let's go to the last one. Find f inverse x. Okay, so this is under your functions. There are three things that you need to know for functions in your mathematics. Okay, number one is your typical fx. Okay, if you sub in what's your x value. Number two, you all need to know how to do composite function. Okay, composite function. And number three is inverse function. Okay, make sure you all know all these three. Okay, if all come out, a long question in paper 4 come out, it might come out all three of it. Okay, so how to do inverse? Okay, we start with this statement. Let y equals to f inverse x. Okay, f y equals to x. So this, you will get y cubed plus 1 equals to x. Y cubed equals to x minus 1. Y equals to cube root x minus 1. Okay. Therefore, my f inverse x will be cube root x minus 1. Okay, we always start with this statement, the way that I taught you all. I don't know which way that your teacher taught you all. Okay, but the way when I taught you all on function, I always say we start with this statement here. We let y equals to f inverse x, then I inverse this. Okay, then I will inverse it. Okay, Revata say you got 5.98. I think it will be a nice value. You type in properly. You use log or log. You just type the whole thing in the calculator. You don't separate the equation. Let me see. You should get a nice value. Divided by ln 2/3. Okay, if I use ln, I will get 996. Let's see log. Log should be the same logic as well. 729 divided by log 2/3. 6 also, not 5.98. You type the whole thing in your calculator, so you don't split it up. So you just type log 10, log base 10, or log 64/729 divided by log 2/3. Okay, you only get 5.98 if you take the value, then you go and divide it again. You separate it. Okay, any particular question that you all found hard for this? Okay, Kritika, was this your paper? Okay, which question you found it hard? Okay lah, this paper, not too bad. Polygon, probability, yeah. Okay, I think Polygon, probability, and just now the sequence one, right? Okay, the sequence one. Yeah, other than that, I think still okay. Okay, typical lah, right? The typical paper 2 type of question. Okay, so if you all do a lot of paper 2 already, you all see the questions, it's all repeated already, the type of question. So you just really need to aim to finish the entire 2020, 2021, 2022. Okay, this is how you all do it. All right, so this is the end for FM 2023, the latest paper, paper 2. Okay, next week we'll start doing on our paper 4, but I want you all to do it first before I discuss. Okay, see you all in the next one.